Hey everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to crochet these winter booties. I call it winter booties because this fluff right here reminds me of winter. As everybody know, the weather is cooling down and we need warm shoes for babies. And right here I have two sizes. I have 0 to 3 months and this is 3 to 6 months, both using the same pattern, same stitch count. It's just different crochet hook size. Okay, so for the 0 to 3 months I use 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, and for the 3 to 6 months I use 4 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, so for the yarn I use Vanna Choice by Lion brand, and for the fluff right here I use Bernat Pipsqueak yarn. So for the 0 to 3 months, the sole right here measure 3.5 inches, and for 3 to 6 months it is measure 4 inches. Okay, as you can see the difference right there. Same stitch count, same pattern, different crochet hook. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to crochet the 3 to 6 months, but of course you can use the same pattern as I say for 0 to 3 months, just change your crochet hook. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so before I start, I'm going to show you the yarn and crochet hook that I'm going to be using for this tutorial. As I said earlier, the yarn that I'm going to be using is Vanna Choice by Lion brand. This colorway is Kelly Green. Okay, and for the border of the shoes, this is optional. You can crochet with this yarn or without, it's really up to you. I use this yarn because just to remind that Christmas is almost here. Okay, so this yarn is by Bernat Pipsqueak. Right here, this is 100% polyester. And for the crochet hook, I'm going to be using 4 millimeter because I'm going to do size 3 to 6 months. So 4 millimeter crochet hook. And for the border right here, I'm going to be using slightly bigger crochet hook, which is 4.5 millimeter. You don't have to use 4.5 millimeter. You can use the same crochet hook 4 millimeter if you want to, but I'm going to be using, for this tutorial, I'm going to be using slightly bigger crochet hook for the border right here, so it gives more of the fluff or puff. Okay, and you need also 2 button. This is 2 centimeter button. You can use any button that you have as long as it can squeeze in the double crochet stitch, because we won't be doing the buttonhole. So the button, as long as the button can squeeze in double crochet stitch, then it is fine. You also need scissors and needle to weave in ends and to sew on the button. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's start by making a slip knot. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to crochet size 3 to 6 months. As I mentioned earlier, it is the same pattern as this 0 to 3 months. 0 to 3 months, I use 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and for 3 to 6 months, 4 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, so once you make your slip knot, chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now we're going to start round 1. For round 1, we're going to make 3 double crochet into the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. So count here, this is the first chain. 1, 2, 3. We make 3 double crochet into the 3rd chain. 1, 2, and 3. Next we're going to make 5 double crochet, so we're going to make 1 double crochet into the next 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So next we're going to make 6 double crochet into the last chain right here. Okay, 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next we're going to make 5 double crochet, so 1 double crochet into the next 5 chain or 5 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so next we're going to make 3 double crochet into the next chain. So this is the same chain where we made the 3 double crochet earlier. Okay, so make 3 double crochet right into the chain. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to go slip stitch into the first double crochet. Okay, so done with round 1. For round 1 you should have total of 22 stitches. Okay, now let's start with round 2. For round 2 we're going to start with chain 1. Next we're going to make 2 single crochet into the next 2 stitch, first stitch and the second stitch. Okay, this first stitch, it is the same stitch where we did the slip stitch earlier. Okay, so after you chain 1 we're going to make 2 single crochet into the first stitch, 1, 2, and 2 single crochet into the second stitch, the next stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so next we're going to make 4 single crochet, 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, 1 half double crochet. Okay, next we're going to make 2 half double crochet into each stitch for the next 8 stitch. Okay, so 2 half double crochet, 1, 2, okay, 2 half double crochet into this stitch, another 2 half double crochet into the next stitch, 1, 2, 2 half double crochet next stitch, 1, 2, 2 half double crochet next stitch, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 7, and lastly 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a count, make sure I make 2 half double crochet in 8 stitches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we already made the increase at the toe in front right here. So next stitch you're going to make 1 half double crochet, Next we're going to make 4 single crochet, so 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we're going to make 2 single crochet into the next 2 stitch, 2 single crochet here and 2 single crochet right there. Okay, so 1, 2 and 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so done with round 2, go ahead and slip stitch into the first single crochet. Okay, so for round 2 you should have total of 34 stitches. Okay, now let's start with round 3. So for round 3 we're going to start with chain 1 and we're going to make 34 back post half double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to crochet the back post half double crochet. Okay, so after you chain 1 we're going to, so instead of just going regular stitch right here, we're going from the back of the stitch. Okay, we're going from the top down instead of down top. Okay, we're going down the stitch and over to the next stitch. Okay, so yarn over, pull the yarn through both stitch. Oops, I'm gonna do that again. Okay, so yarn over and pull through all 3 stitch. Okay, because we're going to do half double back post half double crochet. So I'm going to show you again. Yarn over, hook on the stitch from top to down and over to the next stitch, down, up, yarn over, pull the yarn through both stitch. You have 3 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so go ahead and continue, make 34 back post half double crochet. Okay, so once you made all 34 back post half double crochet, go ahead and slip stitch into the first half double crochet right here. Okay, so done with round 3. Now let's start with round 4. For round 4 we're going to start with chain 1 and we're going to make 34 half double crochet around. Okay, starting into this stitch right here, it is the same stitch where we made the slip stitch. Okay, so make 34 single crochet around. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 4 and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so once you're done with round 4, you made 34 single crochet around. Go ahead and slip stitch into the first single crochet right here. Okay, so for round 5 we're going to do decrease at the front right here. So for decrease round I always want to make sure that my beginning stitch is at the center right here. So what I normally do is just to pull this working yarn to the center, just eyeball it and see whether it's center or not. As you can see, it is center. Okay, why I like my crochet the stitch to be at the center right here. Okay, if it's not centered, the decrease will not be even in front right here. So always make sure the stitch is at the center. If it's one stitch off right here, go ahead and slip stitch and start at the middle. Okay, so let's start with round 5. Start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 10 half double crochet. We're going to start right here. It is the same stitch where we did the slip stitch. 10 half double crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so once you made 10 half double crochet, now we're going to make decrease. We're going to make 7 double crochet decrease. So to do the double crochet decrease, yarn over, hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Go ahead and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we're going to leave 2 loops right there. Now we're going to yarn over, hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 4 loops on your crochet hook. Go ahead and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so that's the first double crochet decrease. Next we're going to do the second decrease. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we made 7 double crochet decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next we're going to make 10 half double crochet, starting right here all the way to the last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so done with round 5. Go ahead and slip stitch into the first half double crochet. Okay, so for round 5 you should have total of 27 stitches. Okay, so let's start with round 6. Okay, for round 6 we're going to do 4 half double crochet decrease. So as you can see, after I did the slip stitch and the decrease in front right here, my beginning stitch is not at the center, as you can see. So I want to put my stitch at the center. So what I normally do is just slip into the next stitch right here. Okay, so this is where we did the slip stitch. So just slip stitch, next stitch, okay, so right now my beginning stitch is at the center. Okay, it's always important to keep your stitch at the center every time when there's a decrease. That way the decrease is going to be evened in front right here, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, now let's start with round 6. We're going to start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 8 half double crochet. So starting right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so once we made 8 half double crochet, next we're going to do decreases. We're going to do total of 4 half double crochet decrease. So we're going to do the decrease after every half double crochet stitch. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the half double crochet stitch. Yarn over, hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, pull the yarn to the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have total of 5 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, so that's how you make half double crochet decrease. So that is the first decrease. Next you're going to make 1 half double crochet next stitch. So next we're going to do the second half double crochet decrease. Next 1 half double crochet. Next we're going to do 1 half double crochet decrease. Next we're going to make 1 half double crochet next stitch, and we're going to make the last half double crochet decrease. Okay, so you should make a total of 4 half double crochet decrease. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next we're going to make 8 half double crochet starting from here all the way to the last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, go ahead and slip stitch. Now we're done with round 6. For round 6 you should have total of 23 stitches. Okay, now let's start with round 7. For round 7 we're going to do decrease in front right here as well, so just quick check whether the stitch is at the center. As you can see, it is at the center right now. Now start with chain 1. We're going to make 9 single crochet starting into this stitch right here. It is the same stitch where we did the slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so once you made 9 single crochet, next we're going to make 1 single crochet decrease. So this is how you do decrease, single crochet decrease, hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. So hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. So you have 3 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so next we're going to do 1 single crochet next stitch. Next we're going to do the second single crochet decrease. So we made 2 decrease, 2 single crochet decrease, 1 right here and 1 right here. Okay, so lastly we're going to make 9 single crochet starting from here all the way till the end. Okay, 9 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, go ahead and slip stitch into the first single crochet, chain 1 to secure and cut the yarn. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So you're going to make another one for the left or right side of the shoes. Okay, so go ahead and make another one and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so once you made both shoes, so right now there's still no left or right. It is still the same pattern. So now I'm going to show you how to crochet the right side of the shoes. So for the right side, this is the 0 to 3 months. I'm just going to show you example. We're going to start right here and all the way back to here. Okay, so I'm going to show you the right side of the shoes, how to do it. So grab your crochet hook and your yarn, make a slip knot, okay. Now we're going to start from here, just 2 stitches before the first single crochet decrease from round 7. Okay, so this is the single crochet decrease, so we're going to start 2 stitches before the decrease. So this is 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to start right here. Okay, 2 stitches before the decrease, so this is 1, 2, and this is the single crochet decrease. So for the right side of the shoes, you're going to start right here. Now we're going to chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so once you made 16 chain, now we're going to make 36 double crochet, and we're going to start from the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. So this is 1, 2, 3. We're going to start right here, the first double crochet at the 3rd chain. Okay, so this is the first double crochet. This is 2, 3, 4, 14. So we have 14 double crochet at this chain right here. Now we're going to continue do the double crochet on top of on the round 7. Okay, so we made 14 double crochet right here. So the 15 double crochet we're going to do next to the stitch where we start the chain. So this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 35 and 36. The 36 double crochet you should end at the same stitch where we started the chain right here. Okay, so this is 36. Okay, so done with round 8. For round 9 and 10, we're going for both round we're going to start with chain 2, 1, 2, turn the work and make 36 double crochet around. Okay, so basically just make 1 double crochet into every stitch. Okay, so currently we are doing round 9. So once you finish round 9, you made 36 double crochet all the way to the beginning right here. For round 10, you start with chain 2 and make 36 double crochet all the way back right here. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 9 and 10, and I'll meet you at the end of round 10. Okay, so once you're done, you crochet until round 10. So this is 8, 9 and 10. This is how it looks like. Okay, to finish up, just chain 1 to secure all the stitches and cut the yarn. Just cut just enough for you to weave it ends. Okay, so this is the right shoes. Now I'm going to show you how to do the left shoes. It is the same pattern as the right side, just the starting for the chains it's different. Okay, so for the right shoes we started right here, just 2 stitches before the first double crochet decrease. Sorry, 2 stitches before the single crochet decrease. For the left shoes we're going to start 2 stitches after the second single crochet decrease. Okay, so this is the second single crochet decrease, and we're going to start 2 stitches after the decrease, so 1 and 2. Going to start right here. Okay, so grab your yarn and crochet hook. So I already made a slip knot right here. So we're going to do the same. We're going to chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, now we're going to start round 8. For round 8, we're going to make 36 double crochet, and the first double crochet we're going to start into the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. 1, 2, 3, start right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 14. Okay, for the chain right here alone, you should have 14 double crochet. Okay, so for the 15 double crochet, as I mentioned, the same as here, the 15 double crochet, you're going to start next to the stitch where we start the chain. So we have 14 right here, so this is 15, and 16, 17. Okay, so go ahead and finish up 36 double crochet for round 8, 9, and 10. So for round 8, the 36 double crochet, you should end at the same stitch where we started the chain right here. Okay, so once you're done with round 8, chain 2 and turn the work, make 36 double crochet for round 9, and for round 10 it's the same, start with chain 2 and make 36 double crochet all the way back. Okay, so it's going to be the same pattern as this one. So go ahead and finish up round 8, 9, and 10, and I'll meet you at the end of round 10. Okay, so once you're done making the left shoes, so this is the left, this is the right, and now we're going to put a button, sew the button on this side and this side. Grab the same yarn, okay, so we're going to sew the button on row 9, 8, 9, 10, just right here. Okay, we're just going to eyeball. You don't want to make it too tight. Just going to place it right here. Okay, so once you're done sewing the button and within the ends, next we're going to crochet the border right here. Okay, from this all the way till this side right here. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, this is optional. You can do it with or without this fluffy yarn. Okay, if you don't want to do it, you can just finish up the shoes right now and it will still look nice. Okay, if you decide to put the fluffy border, so go ahead and make a slip knot and start right here at this end. It is a little bit hard to see to crochet this yarn because of all this fluff right here, but any mistake, it really doesn't matter because it won't show as much as using the regular yarn. Okay, so go ahead and chain 1 and just single crochet into every stitch. Okay, go ahead and crochet along the top right here. Once you reach these two corners, this corner and this corner, you make 2 single crochet on each corner. 2 right here, 2 right here, and all the way to this end right here. Okay, so go ahead and crochet the border and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so once you crochet all the way till this end right here, go ahead and chain 1 and cut the yarn. So just use the same crochet hook and hide these ends. Just pull it right here. It's really not noticeable, even though if you don't do it neat, it really doesn't matter because it won't show as much as using the regular yarn. So go ahead and just hide it and just cut the excess yarn. Okay, so done with this, the right shoes. It's a button right there. So this is how it looks like. So go ahead and crochet the left shoes, and I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so there you have it. This is how I crochet this winter boot for size 0 to 3 months and 3 to 6 months. It is the same pattern for both sides, just using different crochet hook. Okay, so I do hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you do have any question, leave your question at the comment section down below. I will try my very best to reply. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, that way you won't miss any of my future upload, my future tutorial and giveaway, and also show and tell. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share this video with your fellow crochet friends, and also don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again on my next upload, next video. Okay, so take care everyone, and God bless. Bye.